Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show to recap Game 1 of the doubleheader between the Minnesota Twins and the Cleveland Guardians. Cleveland Guardians, man, they've been a streaky team lately. You know, they had that 5-game winning streak, and then they get swept by by Arizona. They lost the first game, they got swept in that doubleheader. The other day, they play another doubleheader starting today against the Twins. They play another game, I believe, tonight at 8:10. This was a make-up game from where, where was it from? I think it must have been early in the season where one of these games got rained out and they had it in August. But anyways, yeah, the Guardians, man, they lose 4-2 to the Minnesota Twins. Their division lead is crumbling, man. I have a lot of complaints with Stephen Vogt's lineup here today, ladies and gentlemen. Daniel Schneemann batting second. I'm not saying he's not going to be good for the future, but it's for this year, man. Him, Brayan Rocchio, that's just not who you want starting a playoff game. Cleveland's finally good over the last few years. They haven't been great. They finally get, being great is one of the best teams in the American League. And the owner, no trades. They didn't make any moves out of getting Lane Thomas, and he's a freaking platoon guy. The dude can't hit it, it's right-handed pitching. He's a left-handed guy. He's a pitcher that can hit off left-handed pitching, or a guy that can hit off left-handed pitching. He's been horrible against right-handed pitching, and they have him hitting 5th in the lineup. Schneemann's for some reason in 2nd. Where's David Fry in this lineup? Rocchio. It's just and the offense wasn't great today. 5 hits for 2 runs, but you're kind of asking for it putting out this lineup here. Joey Cantillo, look, he's not bad. He's not pitching bad, but is this a guy you want pitching in the playoffs? A rookie? Is this who you want pitching in a playoff game? No. And this is a big game. And this was a big game for both teams. Minnesota ultimately come out on top. Bailey Ober, masterclass today. He went 6 innings, 2 hits, no runs, walked 2, struck out 9. So 9 strikeouts for Bailey Ober over 6 strong innings of work. And then their bullpen, Jorge Alcala, 1 inning, 2 hits, 2 runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Griffin Jax, 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. And Johan Duran, 1 inning, gave up that 1 hit, no runs, no walks, and he struck out 3 batters. Joey Cantillo wasn't bad, but he's just okay. He's pitching well enough to give him a chance to win a game, in case the offense were to come alive. Elon Morgan, 1.1 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, no walks, he struck out 1. Pedro Avila, 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, and he struck out 2. So 12 total strikeouts from Twins pitching, all from Bailey Ober and Johan Duran. The Twins dropped to 67-48 here, 5 hits for 2 runs, no errors. Minnesota 8 hits for 4 runs and 1 error. Cleveland scored both their runs in the 7th inning with that 2 runs from Will Brennan, from Rocchio. Twins got 1 in the first, 1 in the second, and 1 in the fourth, so it was 3-0 until the 7th inning there. Until when the Twins made it interesting, cut the lead cut it to 3-2, but then Minnesota gets that insurance trying to make it 4-2 and ended up closing it out. So that's a huge win for the Twins, man. Good start to a big series. And the division magic number is 51. The wildcard magic number is 47 for them, with 48 games remaining. And this close as the Twins have been to the Guardians in the Central since May 16th. Their lead heading to Game 2 now. It's just 2.5 games, so Guardians, are you about shit? Or are you full of shit? We're going to see into Game 2, the doubleheader tonight. Are you going to respond? Are you going to bounce back? Or are you just going to lay down? Carlos Santana's home run today gave the Twins a lead with more than 1 against the Guardians for the first time this season. Santana, Jeffers, Lewis, and Farmer each had RBIs in this game. And that's not going to work because, as I've mentioned, Lane Thomas. He's 2 for his last 29. That's just not going to work when you trade for him. Will Brennan has more hits in one day than Lane Thomas has in his last 31 at-bats. Like, that's just how bad Lane Thomas has been lately. And you know at some point the Guardians will go into some sort of skid. All clubs do in 162 game season. Hell, even my Dodgers haven't. I've read it about it. But we'll see how they'll respond to some adversity. That will tell us a lot about this Guardians team. They're under 500 since July 1st, so maybe this is a trend. But you gotta hope they can bounce back from it. So you can't say it's a skid at this point. They're 15-18 since July 1st. Inconsistent hitting, especially with the runners in scoring position. The below average starting pitching. A bullpen has been failing lately. I can't really say it's just a skid at this point. It's kind of just lifeless at bats that fell out for the Guardians. 5 hits, 2 walks, 2 runs, and 12 strikeouts. You have to get more from your offense. Plain and simple. The pitching done well enough to give you a shot to win this game. What the fuck is happening? We went over all the pitching. 67-48 record now for the Guardians. For the Twins, 64-50. 4-2 your final score. For the offenses, Margot and Buxton were each 1 for 3 in a walk. Lewis 0 for 4 in an RBI. Miranda 1 for 4. Santana 2 for 1 in an RBI. Jeffers 1 for 3 in an RBI. Kepler and Castro were each 1 for 3. Farmer 0 for 1 a walk and an RBI for the Guardians. Quan 0 for 4. Schneemann 0 for 3 in a walk. Ramirez, Naylor, and Thomas were each 0 for 4. Jimenez 1 for 3 in an and a walk. Brennan 3 for 4. Rocchio 1 for 4, 2 RBIs, and Bo Naylor 0 for 3. So yeah, it's your offenses. As much as I talk down the Guardians, y'all give credit to the Twins. They've been playing a this great baseball this season. I wouldn't have expected the Twins to be this good. The offense was good today. The pitching, Bailey Ober 6 shutout innings, and Johan Duran strikes out 3 in the 9th to close it out. And they're just 2.5 games back. So as much as I've talked down the Guardians, you gotta give credit to these Twins. And if in 2.5 games, the first they're starting to heat up in this division or in these divisions, man. The NL West by my Dodgers, and now the Twins closing up in the Guardians. Gonna be some fun division races. So we'll see what happens in Game 2 of this doubleheader tonight on that show. So till next time, Malcolm Light. Peace. Leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Until next time, I'm out. Acknowledge your trifle chief.